big name, former Democrat, Tulsi Gabbard, who served almost 2 decades in the military, ran for president. In 2020, she joined the president on stage as a veteran and endorsed him today in Detroit. It is a remarkable turn of events. In fact, I'd like you to hear part of it. Here it is.
This administration has us facing multiple wars on multiple fronts and regions around the world, and closer to the brink of nuclear war than we ever have been before. This is one of the main reasons why I'm committed to doing all that I can to send President Trump back to the White House, where he can once again serve us as our commander-in-chief. Because I am confident that his first task will be to do the work to walk us back from the brink of war.
There you have it. Another full-throated, high-profile former Democrat endorsement of Donald Trump running for president. So you've got Tulsi Gabbard, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Elon Musk, maybe Dean Phillips, the man that ran against Joe Biden in the primaries, at least for a period of time. He also could be not only becoming a former Democrat, but becoming a Republican in the U.S. House. So much going on. Brian Glenn standing by where he just heard that announcement. Again, a very disciplined candidate, Donald Trump, talking to the military, staying on point, and getting a very important endorsement again today. Brian, good afternoon. Big day in Detroit.
It is a big day in Detroit, Steve. Glad to be on your show. I mean, by the sound of this crowd here in this room, they've got President Trump has the endorsement of just about everyone in the National Guard and likely our entire military. But what a big day for this president. And you think of how we've gotten to this point and the turns and the unexpected events that has happened during this campaign. To be sitting here with 70-something days left and to get all these big-time endorsements of independents and Democrats alike, it just really pushes into the month of September where you and I both can agree it's going to get heated up as well.
You know, normally, Brian, I would say endorsements are not that big of a deal. You know, you get an endorsement from a newspaper, this, that, maybe it's but these are high-profile Democrats. Democrats that ran for president of the United States saying, look, our party is no longer the party of working people and free speech and no wars. They're the party of wars and big pharma and big tech and big government and big donors and corruption and censorship. The Democrat Party is not the party it used to be. And all of these high-profile individuals know that. And that's why it could be pivotal and be of more significance than an ordinary endorsement. What do you say to that?
No, I agree. I think many people don't identify with the Democratic Party any longer. A lot of people that probably are sitting in this room right now that had been long-term Democrats now see their party has left them. And so the only party with any kind of common sense and any kind of love for country and anti-war and a smaller government and a little bit more freedom is the Republican Party. And it always has been. But even more than ever, people are seeing that. But, you know, one of the things I really kind of noticed in this room is it is filled. The speech it started off as kind of a somber, because he did remember the 13 individuals that lost their lives,
of course,
on the 3rd anniversary of the Bog. So it started off like that. But then as he got into a little bit more of a kind of an aggressive part of a speech or a little bit more humor, this is what these people want to hear. They want to hear that when President Trump gets back in office, he is going to take control of this military. He is going to once again lead us to the top of the respect food chain there in the world and do what we've always done. Lead by strength. And today I really felt that this is what this room wants to hear. Everybody in our military, law enforcement, National Guard, all branches of the military, they want a leader in the White House. And today they heard a little bit preview of what's to come in November.
They certainly did. All right, so here in Michigan, I'm in Michigan, as you know, so Detroit, not too far down the road. President Trump coming back on Thursday to Potterville to address a crowd there at a steel plant. Tomorrow, J.D. Vance will be here right outside where there's the attempt to build a Chinese battery factory here in Michigan. So a lot of stops in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, all the swing states. But Michigan seems to be popular this week, which I guess you should just stay around, Brian.
Yeah, it's a great state and hadn't got cold yet, so maybe I will stay here in Michigan. But you're right; he's also going to move over to Pennsylvania and do a rally towards the end of the week, and who knows what next week brings. So I like the fact that President Trump is in this neck of the woods. I like that he's in these swing states. I do really admire the fact that he was down at Arlington earlier today to obviously pay respect to the families of those that had lost a loved one in the Bagram Air Base. The withdrawal, the disasters which all we have from Afghanistan.
Well, absolutely. And, you know, it's remarkable. Joe Biden, after he gave his own personal political eulogy in Chicago on Monday, went to California for a few days on vacation. Now he's back for another, 9 or 10 days of vacation, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Kamala Harris, don't know where she is. Not doing interviews, I can guarantee you that. So, Brian, thank you for all your coverage. Frequent flyer miles, Brian Glenn on the move again. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks,
Steve.
Good to be with you.